Good evening and welcome to our second annual Scholarship Night. My name is Melody Bustillos. I'm the Scholarship Coordinator and the Counselor for the class of 2015, our current seniors who are recognizing tonight. I really appreciate you being here tonight. I realize that the month of May and early June, some of you have made multiple trips to our building for banquets and awards night. So I wanted to start on time so that we can celebrate accomplishments, but also let you have your evening as well. So the reason that we started a scholarship night was there were two reasons actually. One was we really did want to recognize our seniors who are being awarded scholarships, because sometimes when we put them in the program, not everyone sees that and they don't realize how many scholarships our students really are receiving. And so we recognize scholarships that are even from multiple colleges, and we realize that our students can't attend more than one college, but still that they were awarded those scholarships at those different colleges that they applied to. The second reason that we wanted to do a scholarship night is we really wanted to recognize all of the local scholarship committees who donate their time and their creativity to earn those scholarship dollars to give away to our students. We have about 30 local scholarships in this region that really cater to students at our high school and maybe in our community or our county. And so we really wanted to recognize all of those scholarship committees and have them have a chance to talk about what their committee is and what they're looking for in their scholarship applicants, because sometimes I think it's kind of a mystery. People think it's a mystery as far as, how are people awarded these scholarships? So we wanted to demystify that process a little bit and have them talk about who they're looking for in their scholarship recipients. And what's really great about this community is there's so many different local scholarships, and they're really looking for a lot of different things, and that's why so many of our students receive these scholarships. So that's really exciting. Without further ado, we will get started this evening with the Lions Club and Kelly Sanders.
Good evening. It's a pleasure to be here tonight to recognize the wonderful students who have accomplished so much and to congratulate you on graduation. That's exciting. The Hermiston Lions Club is not a large club, but it is a club that is actually the largest international service club in the world. The Lions have a motto, "We serve," and our objective is to give service in our community. Things that we do include sight and hearing. We also work with diabetics and individuals who have special needs, like hearing and audiology type needs. We oftentimes fund glasses, so if you know somebody who needs a pair of glasses, or if you know somebody who needs hearing aids, the Lions Club is there to provide that service. One of the things that we take pleasure in is providing 4 $500 scholarships to local citizens. Tonight, 2 of your Hermiston High students will be awarded those scholarships. It's my pleasure to award Miss Brittany Hayden a $500 scholarship. And I'm not sure if Victoria is here, but Victoria Gutierrez is when the Lions Club looks to all the applicants and reviews them to see who should receive our scholarship, we look at academics, that's always important. We look at citizenship, we look at leadership, but particularly, this is called the Hermiston Lions Service Scholarship. And Brittany is an example of someone who has given a lot of service, and it's our hope that she will continue to give service throughout her life. Congratulations, Brittany.
I realized I forgot to tell students where to enter and where to exit the stage. So you'll do exactly what Brittany just did. You'll enter on this side, you will stand right here, and you will exit on this side. Okay, next is the Hermiston Association of Teachers, Tim Zacharias.
It's an honor to be here tonight. I'm actually the jack of all trades master, if not tonight, because I have representing several groups. The first one is the Hermiston Association of Teachers. The scholarship, $500 scholarships this year to 3 individuals, is given by designation from the individual Hermiston Association of Teacher members into the scholarship fund on an annual basis. And just depending upon how many people have designated determines the amount of money available. Essentially, the main criteria is the student's presentation of themselves in terms of what their plans are going forward in the field of education. And so all of these individuals have certainly represented outstanding students, extracurricular contributions to the school, and are looking forward going on into careers as professional educators, and I'm certain will have impacts on the next generations. So if we could have Dylan Caldwell, Helena Haynes, and Michaela Mangione come forward. So those are the Hermiston Association scholarships. The second organization that I'm representing is the Breakfast Kiwanis. Breakfast Kiwanis is part of the International Service Organization, founded 100 years ago. We just have turned 100 in terms of our international, concentrating our service efforts essentially in community well-being, mental, physical health, and education of young people. Those are the emphasis both locally and of course around the world. Specifically, the Breakfast Kiwanis has been offering fairly traditionally 1 to 2 $1,000 scholarships every year. The essential criteria, very similar to what was discussed earlier with the Lions Scholarship, obviously especially looking for what have they done in the way of true, genuine, selfless service in the community. And so the individual that stuck out particularly within the Breakfast Kiwanis this year was the applicant of Athen Reed, and we'd like to recognize her at this time. And the third organization that I represent is essentially a combined Hermiston High School faculty and then the Breakfast Kiwanis. 8 years ago, the Hermiston faculty instituted the Circle of Excellence. This is a recognition that's given the spring of every year through a cooperative effort of the entire faculty, through a nomination process, through a review process, and through a final vote process. We induct usually somewhere between 8 and maybe 12 students annually into the Circle of Excellence. It's basically an 8 category character criteria in which students are being judged by the faculty as being worthy into this Circle of Excellence. Our top role models, not just obviously in terms of GPA, but much more in terms of the content of their character. And so we partnered 2 years ago now with the Breakfast Kiwanis to financially help fund this particular scholarship of $1,200, and it's our pleasure to award this year to Timotej Trzanovsky.
Our next presenters are Bob Green and Liz Marvin from the Good Shepherd Community Health Foundation.
Good evening. Could we have Brittany Espinoza, Taylor Katzel, Michael Potts, and Bianca Torres come up? The purpose of the Good Shepherd Community Health Foundation is to improve the health of our community by offering health-related grants, medical scholarships, and treatment for the underserved. Since its inception in 1995, the foundation has given well over $1.75 million in benefits to our local community. In 2014, the foundation awarded $30,500 for medical scholarships to local students, and recently the foundation announced the awarding of $35,500 in medical scholarships for 2015 to 28 recipients pursuing degrees in the medical field. And I certainly hope that you all will reapply next year. Brittany has received a scholarship from Tualatin Imaging, and she will be attending OIT. Taylor Katzel has received a Good Shepherd Community Health Foundation, and she will be attending the University of Oregon. Michael Potts has been awarded a Good Shepherd Community Health Foundation, and he'll be going to Arizona State University. And then Bianca Torres, I know how to say that, will receive the Tualatin Imaging Scholarship, and she will go to OIT. So congratulate these wonderful students.
Eastern Oregon University is here. Please welcome Peter Royalman.
Thank you. I'm here as Associate Dean of Arts and Sciences, and some of you may know me better as Professor of Music. And I am awarding over $87,000 worth of scholarships from Eastern to students at Hermiston High School. And since there's not very much light up here, and my eyes are getting older, I'll use my smartphone flashlight. We're set. So I'll have the students that are here come on up, and we'll just stay here. Hold your applause to the end, because this is a pretty big list. First, University Achievement Awards: Naomi Aguilar, Tatiana Brock, Riley Mason, Daisy Risueño, Leanne Warnell. 4 County Housing Awards: Maria Avalar Ambris, Gloria Ballesteros, Ashley Banker, Tatiana Brock, Ivan Carrillo, Timoteusz Piecharzynovsky, Bruna Kukola, Savannah Diaz, Stephen Evans Renteria, Helena Haynes, Brittany Hayden, Bobby Hoffbauer, Brianna Hughes, Peyton LeCourcier, Avelia Lopez Navarrete, Shay Lovejoy, Michaela Mangione, Anastasia Morton Thorson, Genesis Navarrete Campos, Benjamin Parsons, Daisy Risueño, Jordan Smith, Sage Smith, Dakota Smith, Leanne Warnell. Eastern Academic Awards, Ashley Banker, Savannah Diaz. University Music Awards, Naomi Aguilar, Benjamin Parsons. EOU Foundation, Jean McKenzie Award, Michaela Mangione. Residence Life Housing Awards, Gloria Ballesteros, Fabian Cortez, Savannah Diaz, Allison Estabrook, Andy Mendoza, Ashley Mosier, Genesis Navarrete Campos, Milton Paredes. University Scholars. Maria Avila Ambres, Gloria Ballesteros, Ashley Banker, Ivan Carrillo, Tomateusz Kicharzanovsky, Fabian Cortez, Bruna Kukola, Savannah Diaz, Stephen Evans Renteria, Helena Haynes, Brittany Hayden, Bobby Hoffbauer, Brianna Hughes, Peyton LeCourciere, Avelia Lopez Navarrete, Shay Lovejoy, Michaela Mangione, Andy Mendoza, Genesis Navarrete, Benjamin Parsons, Sage Smith, Jordan Smith, Dakota Smith, Ashley White. University Scholars, Ashley Banker, Timoteusz Ciarzanewski, Savannah Diaz, Stephen Evans Renteria, Peyton LeCourciere, Shay Lovejoy, Michaela Mangione, Anastasia Morton Thorson, and Benjamin Parsons. Please congratulate them.
We have Blue Mountain Community Foundation here, Sandy Blackaby and Carrie Isaacson.
Hi, I'm Carrie Isaacson. I'm the Executive Director of the Blue Mountain Community Foundation in Walla Walla, Washington. You might be surprised, but we make a lot of grants and scholarships in Umatilla County and in Hermiston. And we have 4 to award tonight. And I am announcing that 2 scholars have received the Ralph and Elsa Emmy Scholarship, Anthony Reed and Rebecca Wise. Would you please come forward? These are both $500 scholarships. And for future reference, we make scholarships online once a year. And if anybody for next year is looking for a scholarship, please visit our website and apply there. Congratulations, Rebecca. Well, we'll see you in Walla Walla. I agree. Getting too long, huh? I'm Sandy McJunkin Blackaby, and I'm very happy to be here tonight because I have the pleasure of presenting the McJunkin Memorial Fund Scholarships, which were set up in memory of my parents. My mother, Mary McJunkin, was a 1933 graduate of University of Montana. My dad was a fellow who was a Montana cowboy and only finished 2 years of high school. But they both always highly valued education. They moved from California to Hermiston in 1949, about the time that Mary Dam was being built. They brought my sisters and me along, which was a nice thing. My oldest sister Myrna, my next sister Anita, and I came. And my dad and my uncle and my grandfather started a lumber company here. It's called Hermiston Lumber Company. And it was located at North 1st Street and Elm Avenue, right up there where El Tapatio restaurant is now, close to Walmart. They sold that at a later date and got into some other things. Both my mom and dad were very intent that we three girls would have an opportunity for a college education. And we want to pass that on to other students here in Hermiston. All two of my sisters and I graduated from Hermiston High School. My oldest sister in 1955, my next sister in 1959, and I was in 1964. And I just was back here in Hermiston for our 50th class reunion this past fall, and it was wonderful to get together with all those old friends. Just to let you know how that influence of my parents resulted, my oldest sister Myrna attended Linfield College for 2 years in McMinnville, and then she became a stewardess, now we call them flight attendants, for United Airlines, and flew with them for 4 years. In those days, you had to quit when you got married. My second sister, Anita, went to Central Washington University, got her degree in elementary education, and taught 3rd and 4th graders for about 30 years in Yakima and then in Salem, Oregon. I went to University of Oregon, got my bachelor's in French, a master's in library and information science, and then a doctorate eventually at WSU, Washington State University. And I taught high school French, and then I worked in Washington and Oregon community colleges in libraries and in administration. So you can see that our parents supported us well in our academic pursuits, but we also were expected to do our part by working summers and as work-study students or other part-time jobs while we were in college. It was not a free ride, I assure you. The origin of this scholarship then was that in 1996, when my mother died, my dad wanted to establish a scholarship in her memory because she was a school teacher and so valued education. Originally, the first scholarship was given in 1998, and it was one scholarship, and it went to a student going to a college or a four-year university. Then, when my father died in 1998, my sister and I expanded the scholarship fund in his memory, and since he hadn't finished high school but always worked in the building and construction industries, we thought it would be nice if we kind of focused that toward a student who might be attending a community college or a technical institute, something like that. And we have given some of those scholarships to students in the past. If we don't have a student in that area wanting to apply for a scholarship, we just give 2 of the $1,000 scholarships to 2 students here from HHS who are pursuing degrees at a college or university. So this year, the scholarships, as usual, are focused on academics, citizenship, and leadership. And we're happy to present these scholarships to 2 outstanding Hermiston High School graduates. And I am sure that my parents right now are very proud of the fact that these students are receiving scholarships in their memory. Please help me congratulate these 2 students as they come forward for their awards. The first one is Landon Clark Gamble, who's expecting to pursue a degree in education. And the next one is Brittany Hayden, who plans to major in business. So if you would come forward. I know they were both involved in athletics as well as keeping their grades up. You all probably know that you've got here Landon, who was one of the outstanding football players for the state champions, the Bulldogs. So, Landon, here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. Good luck. Where are you going to go to school?
Colorado.
Oh, ooh, good school.
Yeah.
Good job. Yeah. And Brittany, how about you? Western or Western? There's another good one.
So I'm presenting the Midco Flat Family Scholarship. This is a scholarship that comes to us every year in late May. They give 2 $500 scholarships. And I'm really impressed with this senior group because late May is not a slow time in their lives. It's quite busy. And so they received an email Thursday evening about this scholarship application, and it was due at 4 o'clock yesterday. I am happy to say there were 15 applicants with that quick weekend turnaround. Great applications from what I hear. And actually, many of the applicants are sitting in the audience tonight. The two awardees are Taylor Capsule Bradshaw and Michaela Mangione. This scholarship is based on service, leadership, and character. Academic, service, leadership, and character. And they really weren't looking at official leadership positions. You didn't have to be an elected position. They really asked about, explain a time where you felt like you were a leader and what happened in that situation. They asked about character. What activities have you done in school that have helped you build character, and tell us about that. And so if you are not a senior in the audience, be prepared for this scholarship to come late in May. And we congratulate Taylor and Michaela. All right, we have the HHS Sports Booster Club Tyler Hansel Memorial Scholarship presented by TJ Hansel. Sorry, I clicked too fast. Okay.
Are we okay?
Yes, we'll just go back.
All right. She's trying to move me out of here a little sooner to put the kids to bed, so I thank her for that. Hello, my name is TJ Hansel. I am here presenting the Tyler Hansel Hermiston Sports Boosters Scholarship Award. I have the privilege to be a member of the Hermiston Sports Boosters for the past 8 years. Shortly after becoming a member of the Hermiston Sports Boosters, my father, Tyler Hansel, passed away. He was a great supporter of athletics in Hermiston as well as our neighboring areas. To him, athletics were more than just a sport. Athletics taught each participant important life lessons, no matter what sport a student chose to participate in. Athletics were very important to my father in the raising of myself and my siblings. But education was the most important thing to him that his kids would receive from their years here at Hermiston High School. Not the trophies or accolades that we would receive from our participation in sports, but the education that we would take from Hermiston High School into the real world. I know that having a scholarship named after him and presented by the Hermiston Sports Boosters combines two of his favorite things about Hermiston High School: education and athletics. Tonight, our award recipients are Athen Reed and Michael Potts. Please come on up. While they make their way to the stage, I think that everyone that is receiving an award tonight should turn around and give an applause to your parents and your supporting cast for not only being here tonight, but for your entire life, for supporting you all the way through high school and everything. All right, our female athlete this year is Athen Reed. Hello, Athen. Athen has a 3.8 GPA. She has participated in tennis and cheerleading in her 4 years here at Hermiston. Athen was sophomore class president, as well as the current National Honor Society secretary. She has won numerous awards: the Bulldog Way, the Girl Scouts of Oregon and Southwest Washington Silver and Gold Award, the President's Volunteer Service Award Gold level, and she has been the Hermiston Herald Hero for Community Service 3 times. She plans to attend Whitman College this fall with her education goals of being a medical doctor specializing in radiology. So let's give it up for Athen Reed. You don't want to leave him by himself or anything. All right, so our male scholarship recipient is Michael Potts. Michael has a 3.97 GPA. He participated in football, track, and winter track for the past 4 years here at Hermiston. He has held a high school leadership position all 4 years here at Hermiston High. His list of community involvements is about as long as my arm, and some of the highlights include his mission work in both Baja and Guatemala, homecoming bonfire, blood drives, planting flowers at Ashley Manor, volunteering at the Festival of Trees, setting up, and so many more. He has a huge list. Michael is a unique athlete as well. His senior year, he was asked to play a position that he had never played before because his team needed depth just on the offensive line. He not only earned the starting job, but he also earned first team all-conference, as well as 5A all-state offensive lineman. And he also won a state championship in the meantime, which is pretty impressive for a second team all-conference linebacker the year before as a junior. He is already enrolled in Barrett's Honors College at Arizona State University and will be studying biomedical science while also taking extra classes that are needed for enhancing his application into medical school. So please give Michael Potts a round of applause. Thank you guys.
Okay, Oregon State Friends of NRA presenter Teresa Walshley.
Hello, I'm Teresa Walshley, and I'm the local chapter's chairperson of the Friends of the NRA banquet that we hold every year in April. We raise money for the side of the NRA. It's all about education, awareness, children's shooting, keeping the sport alive. We do not get involved in any of the political aspects. We raise the money so we can do things like this. And so every year we hold a contest, and kids submit essay on the Second Amendment. It's what they feel. It can be for or against. It's totally up to them. And then when we have our annual meeting at the state level, we select so many winners. And this year's winner from the Hermiston chapter is Riley Manson. I guess I should have said it's for $1,000.
All right, next we have the Western Oregon University Aspire Scholarship, presented by, I don't know if she got here, so it might be presented by me. I think it is. Presented by me. All right. So, Tatiana Brock, will you please join me on the stage? Aspire is a program that we have here at Hermiston High School where community members come in and work with our students, all grade levels 9 through 12, on helping them with their career and college plans. And Western Oregon University has a partner scholarship with any high schools that have Aspire programs. And Tatiana has been involved in our Aspire program, and we'll hear a little bit more from her, I think, a little later about Western Oregon University, but she has been awarded that scholarship. Congratulations, Tatiana. Kiwanis Noon Club of Hermiston, Doug Barrick.
Good evening. This year, the Hermiston Noon Club is privileged to give three scholarships, $1,000 each. The first scholarship is from the Perry Johnson Post-Secondary Scholarship, and then 2 scholarships from the fairly new to us, the Russ Doran Memorial Scholarship. This is the second year of that one in memory of one of our great club members and members of the community, Russ Doran. The 3 recipients are Carlita Flores, Brianna Wolf, and Dylan Zimmerman. citizenry that makes not only our community proud, but Kiwanis proud. Thank you very much.
All right, next up we have the Jeremy Howard Scholarship for the Love of the Game, presenter Logan Howard.
Hi, I'm Logan Howard. I'm proud to be announcing the winners for this year's scholarship in honor of my dad, Jeremy Howard. After my dad passed away in 2009, we started for the Love of the Game Scholarship and softball tournament. Losing my dad was, and is still, every day so hard. But being able to carry on his memory throughout the tournament and scholarship makes it just a little bit better. The tournament is the time to remember him and teach our community about skin cancer, and the scholarship is our way of celebrating the awesome town that helped us when we needed it most. The winners for the scholarship were chosen because they have a ton of love for the game they play, like my dad loved baseball. This year's male recipient is Michael Potts. And this year's female recipient is Madison Welch.
And our last community presenter of the evening is from NAIFA Blue Mountain Scholarship, Josh Goller.
The NAIFA Blue Mountain chapter is very pleased to award 10 regional scholarships throughout Eastern Oregon to various individuals, 2 of which are awarded tonight to Hermiston High School graduates. These scholarships go to individuals based on academics, community involvement, and their intent to pursue a career in either insurance, business, finance, accounting, marketing, or agribusiness fields. This year's recipients are John Thacker Jr. and Dylan Zimmer.
Students, listen up because you are going to be using this microphone. Okay, so I am going to call you up if you have been awarded other scholarships besides our local presenters. I will ask you what school you're planning on going to in the fall, which some of you, that's already been shared, and what you think you might want to major in, okay? All right. So, Perlita and Juris Flores. Perlita has been awarded scholarships from Pacific University. You heard about the Kiwanis Noon Club. She is a Ford Family Foundation scholarship winner, which means that 90% of her need is paid for all 4 years, plus there's an option to get her master's. And she has been awarded the Redengina Leonard Foundation Scholarship.
I'm going to Portland State to major in business administration with an emphasis in marketing. And I've also been awarded the National McDonald's Foundation Scholarship. It's an employee scholarship, and I believe it's $2,500.
So not everyone told me that they may not be here tonight. Okay. All right. Christine Bivens. Christine is also been awarded the Red and Gina Leonard Foundation Scholarship. She also has the Java Dog Finance Scholarship. And next year she's been elected or hired for an ASG Senator position at BMCC, which helps pay for tuition.
So because I got the Senator position at BMCC, I'm obviously going to BMCC, and I'm going to, sorry I'm sick, but I'm going to get my AOT and then go into business and entrepreneurship, and then also thinking about going to be a diagnostic medical software.
Shandy Britt. Shandy's been really involved in our FFA. She's been awarded the National FFA Mike Hopper Memorial Scholarship, the Hermiston FFA Scholarship, and the Tripper Rice Memorial Scholarship. Shandy, where are you going to college and what do you think you're going to major in?
I'm going to college at Central Arizona and I'm majoring in agriculture education.
All right, Tatiana Brock. So I'm going to bring you back up really quick, Tatiana. I'm improvising for Miss Monroe because I'm not really sure what she was going to say, but I know that Tatiana has something to tell us about Western. So I guess why did you choose Western and what are you thinking about majoring in?
Okay, so Western was the most financially affordable, so I'm going to go to Western Oregon University and I'm going to major in psychology.
Dylan Caldwell. Dylan was awarded scholarships at Pacific University. So scholarships from colleges are based usually on merit, so that's your grades and your test scores. They can also be based on financial need, what you're majoring in, or any scholarship funds that they might have for your activities, your extracurricular activities. He also, as you heard, got the HAT Scholarship. He's a Red and Gina Leonard Foundation Scholarship Award winner, and he has scholarships from Linfield. So Dylan, where are you deciding to go? And tell us again about your major.
I am planning to attend Linfield College and major in elementary education.
Chase Carlson. Since there's only one student at a time coming, I'm going to make an executive decision and I'm just gonna have you come stand right here. Is that okay? Like come up these stairs and go down those stairs, okay? So you don't have to do the long walk unless you want to do the long walk.
Wait till now.
I know. All right, so Chase has also been really active in FFA. He's been awarded the National FFA Mike Hopper Memorial Scholarship and Hermiston FFA Scholarship. Chase, what are your plans for after high school?
Well, I plan to attend Northern Iowa Area Community College in Iowa State to pursue a degree in agricultural business.
Timoteusz Shanowski. All right, so Timic has been awarded scholarships from multiple colleges. That's because he applied to those colleges and was admitted to those colleges. Which one did you choose and what do you think you're going to major in?
I'll be attending Swarthmore College in Pennsylvania for neuroscience and neurolinguistics.
Bruno Scholarship. This is the first year that Portland State offered this scholarship, so it's really exciting to have a Hermiston student get one of the first awards. She also has a BMCC Foundation Scholarship. Bruna, what are your plans?
They're kind of still undecided. It's between Portland State, which is my #1 school. I'm trying really hard to get more scholarships to go there, or most likely BMCC to complete my final year, the second year for my associates, because I'm so close to being done. And then I'll major in psychology.
Emmanuel Dominguez. Emmanuel has been awarded the Red and Gina Leonard Foundation Scholarship. So you've heard this several times. Of the 26 students from Hermiston High School that applied for this scholarship, 21 students were awarded, which is really exciting. So Emmanuel, what are your plans for after high school?
I'm going to BMCC and getting my AAS and diesel technician.
All right, Madison Espinosa. So Madison also has been awarded a Red and Gina Leonard Foundation Scholarship. Red and Gina Leonard Foundation awarded a total of $31,500 in first-year scholarships to Hermiston High grads alone this year. Madison, what are your plans for after high school?
I plan to attend Lynn Benton Community College and then transfer to Oregon Tech to get my bachelor's degree in diagnostic medical sonography.
All right, Brittany Espinosa, we'll call her back up. So in addition to the Good Shepherd Community Health Foundation Scholarship, she was also awarded the Umatilla County Behavioral Health Reduce Underage Drinking Scholarship. This is also the first year of that scholarship. It is a grant that they have, and again, we are excited to have a Hermiston High awardee. What are your plans? Again, I know they were kind of already told after high school.
I'm going to go to Oregon Tech and major in diagnostic medical sonography.
Okay, just where is Oregon Tech and what might it use to?
Oregon Tech's in Klamath Falls. Oregon Institute of Technology.
Sorry, Brittany, I put her on the spot. That wasn't very good. OIT is in the process of changing their name to Oregon Tech, so I didn't want people to be confused like if there was this new college in the state. All right, Ashley Estabrook. She is also a Red and Gina Leonard Foundation Scholarship awardee. Ashley, what are your plans for after high school?
I'm going to attend Portland State to get my degree in business.
Stephen Evans Renteria. Stephen has been awarded scholarships at Pacific University, Eastern Oregon University, and Oregon State University for music. So Stephen, which one, if any of those schools, have you decided on and what might you major in?
I've decided to attend Oregon State University, and I'm going to major in music with an emphasis in opera and a minor in low brass.
Brittany Hayden. All right, so Brittany's been up here a couple of times. She was also awarded a Red and Gina Leonard Foundation Scholarship. These funds were donated by the late Red and Gina Leonard, who believed in hard work and frugal living. They wanted to improve the educational opportunities for youth in the communities they dearly loved. Brittany, can you remind us where you're going to school and what you might want to major in?
I'm going to be going to school at Western Oregon University and pursuing degrees in business and education.
Alan Humphrey IV. Alan has been awarded the Dependents Educational Assistance Scholarship. Did you know that?
I'm gonna go to BMCC and then OSU to major in computer science or computer engineering.
Mackenzie Jewell. Mackenzie's been awarded a scholarship from Oregon State University for her academic achievement, a Java Dog Finance Scholarship, and the American Red Cross Scholarship. Mackenzie, I have 2 questions for you, okay? The first one is, how did you get this Java Dog Finance Scholarship? And then the second one, where are you going to school and what are you going to major in?
I got the Java Dog Finance Scholarship by going through the process of taking the 2 accounting classes and taking the Java Dog class my senior year. And I will be attending Oregon State University next fall and to pursue a degree in elementary education.
All right, Taylor Katzel Bradshaw, come back up. So Taylor has also been awarded the George Verghese Endowment Scholarship, a Hermiston FFA Scholarship, a University of Oregon Summit Scholarship, Oregon State University Presidential Award, in addition to the Good Shepherd Scholarship. Taylor, where are you going and what do you think you want to major in?
Well, I would like to go to Oregon State University to major in biology with an emphasis in pre-med and psychology.
Woo! Shay Lovejoy. So Shay, I didn't realize Eastern was going to announce all of those. I guess the question is, where are you going to school and what do you think you want to major in?
So I'm obviously going to Eastern. They provide a lot of financial aid for me. And I'm going to major in nursing with a minor in Spanish.
Christian Martinez. Christian also is a recipient of the Regina Leonard Foundation Scholarship. In the 16 years that they have been awarding scholarships, they've awarded 1,816 scholarships, totaling over $3.5 million, all to local students. Christian, where are you going to school and what do you think you want to major in?
I plan on attending BMCC and majoring as a diesel technician.
All right, Riley Mason, come back up. In addition to the giant check from the Friends of the NRA and EOU, she's also got a Hermiston FFA scholarship. And Riley, where are you attending and what are you going to major in?
I'm going to Eastern Oregon University and I'm majoring in nursing.
Kajal Mishra. Kajal has been awarded an academic scholarship from Oregon State University. So I guess the question is that where you're going and what do you think you want to major in?
So yeah, I'm going to Oregon State University, obviously, and I'm going to major in instrumental music performance to be a professor of flute strings.
Yeah.
Umatilla Electric Scholarship. He has a scholarship from Arizona State University. He has a Hispanic Metropolitan Chamber Scholarship. I have to tell you, in the 8 years that I've been at Hermiston High School, I've advertised this scholarship every year, and I honestly did not think that anyone outside of the Portland metro area ever was awarded this scholarship, so I was super excited to see that we had a local awardee. He also has the OSEA Teachers Union Scholarship, which is a local union in our school district. Michael, so why did you choose the college that you are going to? And tell us a little bit more about your major, because Mr. Hansel kind of already ruined it for us as far as you getting to say.
All right, I chose Arizona State because they gave me a pretty good scholarship. So, and my biomedical sciences major is just basically pre-med. So, thank you.
I didn't know that all of Blue Mountain was going to come up here, so come on up, because you got to tell them where you were going to school, but you didn't get to tell us where you're going to school and what you're majoring in.
I will be attending Whitman College this fall in Walla Walla. I'll be on the pre-med track, but probably major in a combination of biology, psychology with a minor in Spanish.
Ashley Sandoval, come on up. So Ashley was awarded the Project College Bound Scholarship. So I'm going to ask Ashley an extra question as well. Please tell us how you were awarded. Like, how did you get this scholarship? What's the process? And then where are you going to go to school, and what do you think you're going to major in?
I actually got the scholarship through a drawing. We were volunteering for the Festival of Trees, which I volunteer for every year, and we actually got in a fight over whether it was going to be cut in half or a really big scholarship, or not really big, but $500. And we cut it in half. I actually won the second half of the scholarship, so it's pretty happy. So you got the volunteer? Yes. And then I plan to attend BMCC to get my general associates and hopefully transfer to a four-year college to major in forensic science.
I have one last question. Did you know when you volunteered for that there was the possibility of a scholarship?
No, not until we got there.
So here's the important thing that I wanted Ashley to point out, is that Mrs. Marvin advertises a lot of volunteer opportunities. Not always are there scholarships attached, but sometimes when you go to volunteer, you might actually be awarded with a scholarship. So that's something to keep in mind if we have underclassmen in the audience, which I see a couple. Okay. Timothy Swartz. Oh, sorry, I saw Tim's parents. Okay, so he's training. Okay, so Tim has been awarded some scholarships, some nice scholarships from NNU. I'm assuming he's attending Northwest Nazarene University to study elementary education. Yes, all right, excellent. Bianca Torres. Bianca has also been awarded the Knights of Columbus Scholarship to go along with her Good Shepherd Community Foundation Scholarship. Bianca, where are you attending school next year, and what do you think you're going to major in?
I'm going to attend Oregon Tech and study radiology.
Madison Welch, come back down. So Madison was also awarded scholarships at Concordia Concordia University, Boise State University, and Lewis Clark State College. I can't remember if we've been told yet where you're going, so please let us know where you're going and what you think you might want to major in.
I will be attending Concordia University, Portland, where I will major in accounting with a minor in Spanish.
Kayleen Wheeler. So Kayleen also has a Red Gina Leonard Foundation Scholarship and a Java Dog Finance Scholarship. Kayleen, please tell us where you're planning on going to college and what you think you want to major in.
I'll be attending Oregon State University to pursue a degree in agricultural business management.
So here's the really, really important thing about the Red and Gina Leonard Foundation Scholarship. It is renewable for 4 years. And so the first year it's $1,500. The second year, third year, and fourth year, it goes up to $2,700 a year. So that's $9,700, I believe, for the 4 years of college. So those of you who have been awarded a Red and Gina Leonard Foundation Scholarship, please remember to send in those transcripts to the foundation so that they can renew your scholarship year after year. All right, Brianna Wolf. So Brianna also has a scholarship from the Umatilla-Moro County Farm Bureau. That's from them. And Umatilla Electric Scholarship, Hermiston FFA, Oregon State, University of Portland, and the Altria Client Services, Inc. So my first question to you is, do you remember how you applied for the Umatilla Electric Scholarship? Okay, yeah. And then the second question is, where are you planning on going to school and what are you going to major in?
So the Umatilla Electric Scholarship, I just applied through OSAC, and then I plan on going to Oregon State University where I'll earn my Bachelor's of Science and major in Biohealth Sciences, and then I plan on earning my Doctorate of Pharmacy.
Woo. All right, so I did contemplate mixing this up alphabetically, but then I was afraid that I would really not know who was here and who had been called up. So our last, but certainly not least of the evening would be Dylan Zimmerly. So in addition to what you've already heard, Dylan also has a scholarship from Oregon State University. So tell us where you plan on going to school and what you think you want to major in.
I plan on going to Oregon State and majoring in nuclear engineering and a degree in business.
All right, so thank you for joining us this evening as we celebrate in your students' accomplishments and their plans for after high school. We will see probably most of you on Saturday for graduation. Have a great evening.
Welcome.